Welcome back to Malta Archery. Today we have another bow review for you, and it is this box here. Thomas Vogel from Germany wrote to me and he said, I never saw you testing the Manchu bow from AF Archery. I want to have one. Can I order it? They ship it to you, you review it, and then you forward it to me. So of course, why not? This is here, and he ordered some arrows with it. So let's see what we get. If you don't like the unboxing, skip it. The funny thing is, customs again, to tell you a story, to entertain you in the meantime. I got two packages, roughly the same value. One from AF, one from Annibale, and then customs, of course, again, proof of payment, blah, blah, blah. Then both packages were released. For one package for this one, I had to pay 34 euros customs, and the other one, nothing. So, but shh, don't be too loud, you know, that custom will hear that now, and then they come to, oh, you need to pay here 34 euros too. We have the booklet, we know already, AF Archery, how to string the bow, how to take care of the bow. Oh, and pretty arrows, exactly. So we have wood arrows, and we have the Manchu bow, and what you see is already, out of the box, quite a flex in the handle. Thomas ordered matching arrows, and now we will see how they really match. They're quite pretty. They have nice bases here, so the fletching is not too damaged. They have some colorful whipping there, and they have wood knocks, brass tips, nice. But you know, you all come to see this one here. Easy. You need to pack it again, monsieur. So, what we all know is the black sleeve with the two red rings, you know. Other companies use one red ring. I only need to put this back because I need it later. This bow is available from 20 to 70 pounds. It's a fiberglass bow. The length is 140 centimeters. The string is 132. This bow has a max draw length of 34 inches. The bow costs $92. The arrows $45, and shipping was $10. Yeah. You have a flex in the handle, as you see. Leather wrapped handle, as we know it. A kind of rough whipping here around as for the transition for the limbs. And then you see the sear angle is almost 90 degrees. The sears are not too overly long. We have string bridges. And this bow is 25 pounds at, I guess, 28 inches. You will see, and then we know. And we get a string here, because all these measurements beside the most famous F value, of course, needs to be measured. It's 58 and a half inches, and has a max draw of 34 inches. I write it here, or somewhere, then we know. If you're new to this channel, simply watch a few of my old videos and you get an idea of what I'm talking about. So the string looks a little, you know, open, let's say, but fine. So let's see, we have a center serving, we have the longer part, I guess, yes, see that? Longer part is the bottom part, shorter one is the top part. Now we need to figure which one is the top and the bottom, because we have on both sides this suede as an arrow pass, but I guess, I don't know, when the logo is here, but it's pointing upwards, so it could be like this too. And from the stitching here, you don't see it either, because you don't see the end. So we string the bow now. Looks quite Manchu-esque. And for the price, $92, a bow with a max draw of 34 inches. With string bridges, I'm only, you know, we have this Han bow from AF, which is quite nice because it's a non-contact bow. For a fiberglass bow, I think it's always a little easier. So this is the bow, looks quite pretty. Can't see anything. Brace height, roughly 7 inches. Oh wait, we can measure it. So the brace head out of the box is 7 inches. Not even roughly, exactly 7 inches. Looks nice. So let's check. What's that? It's okay. Sturdy. So pretty good beginner's bow. Has leather, brown leather around the limbs, which is glued on the back. Everything looks nice for a $92 bow. Nice wood sears with black ends, but I think this is only painted. I think it's only black paint there, so it's nothing reinforced with horn or something. But you know, moment of truth, drawing this nice bow. Yeah, so 28, nice. 30, 32. And then, but it's happens a few times that you have a bow, they tell you the max draw is whatever, like we had the Turkish bow from AF Archery, does 32 inches officially, but after 30 inches it gets so hard that it's not nice to shoot it. So theoretically this bow does 34 inches. Now let's see what an arrow will do, how long the arrows are, if they match the bow or not. So from the bottom of the nock, it's a 30-inch arrow. Quite a little short, could be longer, but we get there when we are done. So this is 268, most probably grain. They're all, yeah, 268, 268. Let's check quickly if the arrows are really 268 on. That's why I brought the scale with me, because today we need to see if they really get you matching arrows. The max draw weight times 0.6, then you have grams, and then you know what your arrow weight shall be. So I am at 404, 26 grams. Okay, this is not an 8, this is a G for grams, so these are 26 grams. 30 inches, we will see what the bow will have at 30 inches, then we see if these arrows match or not. They are still quite lightweight, but not too bendy at all. Let's shoot one arrow here and then we check the arrows and the draw weight of the bow. Of course you can expect a little bam, a little kick, but it's normal for a Manchu bow because you see the long sear and the string. When it catches on the string bridge you have a slight hand shock, so don't hold the bow too tight. But it's doable, you feel it, it's doable, it draws nice. The draw experience up to 32 inches is really nice, goes consistently, smooth. And after 32, yeah, it's still okay. It's only 25-pound bow. Let's check the bow. 28, it's 25.6. At 30 inches, because the arrows are 30 inches long. We have 28.8. So 34 inches is this then. And then you see already the limbs bending. Oops, you see it? So you see 34 inches is really the maximum. Then you see here already really a lot of pressure and the limbs go 90 degrees backwards. At 34 inches this bow has. Maybe 35 pounds. So now shooting the bow, I shoot 3 of your arrows, Thomas, because it's enough when I ruin these ones. So they knock easy. Of course I shoot thumb release now. 30 inches with this bow feels just nice. Almost center for 10 meters. Nice. Relatively accurate, so not too bad. You hear it a little, but of course it's a fiberglass bow. It's $92. Don't expect miracles. It's not a $500 bow. But for this, through the arrows in a nicer way, they don't wobble, and they land quite okay around the center. The handle feels quite good, so you have good control, but of course when you move the bow you feel the long sear, so it's always something pulling and dragging you, so that's why this bow is maybe not made for katra. 20 meters. Let's see what it will do with 30-inch heavy arrows. A little low. So you need to point a little higher already. Yep, and then it works. 30 meters. A little low again. But a few shots and you have it. It's forgiving bow, it shoots nice. But of course you don't hand me over a 34-inch draw bow and you only let me shoot 30-inch arrows. That's why. I think it feels better like this. They're a little heavy, these carbonis. They're 550 or almost 600 grams, but only to see what it will do in full draw. They are 34 or 5 inches, these arrows. So see, still going, still going. Not even that slow with these heavy arrows. Let's see. Yeah, it's after 32 it gets a little tough, but it's doable. So I think you can have a lot of fun, Thomas. And a group. Not bad, not bad. Let's see if it is a speed monster. Of course it's not. Manchu bows are not meant to shoot speedy. I shoot these 30-inch arrows and I write the grain per pound somewhere. 113, 114, 110. Now I shoot the heavy ones, but at 34 inches, so we have then 35 pounds draw weight or something. 136. 118. No, come on. 120. Not a speed monster, but for a beginner who wants a not complicated bow to shoot, which looks like a Manchu bow, which has really pretty curves. And you, as said, you start now with 30 inches. Your arrows are 30 inches. That's fine. 30 inches, but then later when you think, see, you can go even 4 inches longer, which is always nice. You have here something which you can, with which you can have a long time, really a lot of fun. Nice bow so far. So I figured for me, shoots nicer when I have this logo down, but that's me. I think you can use this bow both-sided. So could you do your, you know, with this handle, quite easy to works. Okay, I shoot now 1-3 fingers because you asked for it. No, you didn't ask, but I still do it. Feels good too. You have a little vibration, not too annoying, it's fine. Could you do this one here? That feels really good with this handle because the handle has a slightly shape like this, so you really can line up the arrows nice there. And you grab the first one. Wow. A nice bow. I mean, when you see he paid now for bow, arrow and shipping $160, it's 150 euros. And you can have a lot of fun. It's a pretty bow. And even with 25 pounds, it shoots nice. It kicks even these wood arrows. They're 440 grain, nice away and consistently nice away. Conclusion, this bow, $92. Is nice, is really something for a beginner when you think, okay, I want to start my horse bow, but of course we know that they are reflex bows career and I don't want to spend a fortune and I want to have something workable where I can maybe even train one day a bit longer draws. He's 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, it's really, but you know, shoulder, I mean, you know. These 30-inch arrows are nice. They fly straight, they don't wobble, they are stiff enough for this bow, but of course it's a 25-pound bow and in full draw it has roughly 35 pounds. So of course almost every wood arrow will do it, but they are nice and lightweight, they're not too heavy. They look very good. They have here this nice colored whipping or sticker. Well, I think it's a whipping, I don't know. Here they have a whipping to protect the fletching from coming off. 3 nice 5-inch shield feathers. This brass tip, which is a little heavy, but FOC, look at this, looks pretty good to me. So even FOC of these arrows is fine. And Thomas, you will have fun shooting this arrow. You can shoot 3 fingers, of course, but you got this, that you start shooting with thumb release curry, and then it's really, with these arrows, nice to do so. I mean, you could do a little katra, works too. It's fun. It's a fun shooter. Works. The only thing back there, I would take a little sandpaper and round the edges, because sometimes then the wood starts getting a little brittle and some pieces will come off. So take a sandpaper, make everything nice and smooth, that it's not so edgy. But you know, it's $45 for a set of 12 nice arrows. It's fine. It's not, it kicks these arrows nice away. It's really not a bad bow. You feel a little hand shock. You have, of course, a little bit vibration, but it's not annoying. So simply make sure that your arrows are heavy enough. But you have this set. They work pretty well with this bow. So here you have it. The Manchu bow from AF Archery. Shush! I'm talking here. Oh, it's loud back there. Nice made, craftsmanship. We know it. They stepped up their game. The other thing, I would consider having a look at your string nocks here, because the wood looks a little edgy too. So I would sand this too. Needs a little small details, but then even your string will last a while. It's an endless string. The string bridge looks nice. The end of the loop is exactly on the string bridge, how it's supposed to be. We have 7-inch brace height, a nice center serving, string looks good, the whipping looks good. You have 2 suede protectors here, no matter how you shoot, this way around or this way around, where your arrow rests, and the handle is big enough, feels just nice, has this nice stitching here in front. $92, you can't say anything. I only had this with my hanbao because it was hanging here a little in the heat. And then the glue of this leather here, of this wrapping, came off here, and then I had to stick it back. This is the only thing which might happen, but I think it's not a deal breaker. And it's maybe because it's a little too hot here. When the bow is all the time in very hot conditions, then maybe this glue is not working, especially when you sometimes shoot the bow, because then you always press this seam here and then it can come off. But for the rest, it's a really nice shooter. If you want to have something Manchu-esque and you want to feel this kick and you don't want to draw 35 inches, you're happy with 32, 33, it's a fine bow. No, look, the curves look really nice. But then here back there, especially when you get then a heavier poundage. I mean, this is 25 pounds at 28 and 35. It's easy to manage. When you take this one 40 pounds, let's say, at 28, then back there it has then 55. I don't know how easy it would be then to reach the 34-inch max draw. But overall, a nice bow. So thank you very much, Thomas, for making this deal, for letting AF Archery ship this bow to me. Bow, arrows, 12 arrows, nice arrows. For me a little too short, but for you, Thomas, maybe for the beginning 30 inches is fully enough, and later on, once you get used to 30 inches, get arrows with 32 and maybe even 34 inches later on in your career as a reflex bow shooter, as the last Manchu of Germany. That's all for me today. Good, that's all from me today. Thank you very much for watching. I catch you in the next one.